Make it? I don't know. Have I made it? Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. You are listening to 94.5 WELY, Northern Minnesota's classic rock at the end of the road. If you're just joining us, this is the Afternoon Delight Drive Home Show. First thing I do when I get here is I replace a whole bunch of songs. and I play songs that I like. And here is Queen, 94.5 WELY, Northern Minnesota's classic rock at the end of the road. Can you believe they pay me to do this? It's just fun. Fun stuff. All right, we can head out. Hello. Are you helping? Are you helping? Safety first. Yeah, this is the family house. We've had since, it's been in the family since the 1950s. That was my grandma's room, grandma and grandpa's room. This was their bedroom. I did this to it. You know, I'll leave everything mic'd up at all times, so I just turn on the recording system and I'm recording. It just never ends. That's it doesn't really have a beginning, it just doesn't stop. That's the whole thing. Oh, the writing process is, well, it usually starts on a couch. Usually this one. I don't subscribe to the you've got to be inspired to write anymore. I used to. But then there would be these dead spots where I wouldn't write, you know, and I just kind of got used to putting it into my just daily routine. Each day I sit down after everybody goes to bed, after the dogs have eaten and everything's calm and settled down. I'll usually turn on my Xbox or a movie or something and then just pick up where I'd left off the night before. It doesn't really stop. And so then what I'll do is I'll start to get ideas for the melodies and stuff. Throughout the days that I'm working on it, I'll have my eyes open everywhere I'm at for some topic, something. And what am I going to sing about?
Just like starlight licking on a desert sky, the moon looking down with his big old eyes, staring at the place where we used to park. We'd get out of the car and we yell at the sky. You'd tell jokes and I'd tell lies. We'd have a few drinks, watch the satellites blink overhead and fly right by, getting lost in the stars like Christmas lights. Can't remember every single thing I said, but I remember that feeling till the day I'm dead. Alright.
That fits into like the storyteller type songs where I'll have an idea, you know, of a story, or I'll start writing it on paper. This won't even be involved. It'll just be kind of like a rhythmic vocal thing.
I could use a change of clothes, a shower, comb my hair. There's a love ride on the dance floor, and man, I do declare, life is short on this little stone. Make the most of it, I swear. Now come on.
I got the syntax for the first verse, and that kind of laid kind of a template for the three following verses. The chorus has a little bit of melody in it, be kind of that sing-along thing, and so that's really the only part of the song that even has a definite like sing-songy melody. The rest of it is just a giant tongue twister.
And everybody's running around so pressed for time, fast like a rabbit on a power line. Down a deep hole, find a place to hide, and you're watching the world through cold Wi-Fi. And if I could make one simple request,
sometimes it's easy for an artist to scrutinize, and you know, I want to be deep and I want to be complicated, and sometimes you just have to put that pride or that ego aside and just be like, no, it's okay to write the simple song.
And it's a long way to home from here, and I feel a little worse for wear.
A lot of times it's those familiar things that make it approachable, you know, for an audience. And that's another part of this is once you get it done and everybody learns it, then you bring it out. Then it really comes down to people, whether they get up and dance to it or whether they sing along to it. Or if I see them mouthing the words to it, if I could tell they like it, it's probably going to stick and stay and get recorded. If it doesn't, it just kick it to the curb and move on to the next one.
Life is short on this little stone, make the most of it, I swear, now come on.
Being a working musician or artist, I think takes the tentacle approach to, I mean, if you get into the finance part of it. Play shows, sell merchandise, give lessons, find a day job that is in your field, in your interest area. I work at the radio station. It's something that I'm interested in. So not one of them makes a whole lot of money. Together, they make it so you can afford to live and do what you want to do. Just like, you know, my dad told me, and probably a lot of people's dads, do something that you love so that it doesn't feel like you're doing work. Hours of this. Hours.